Guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. So we've got about 24 hours left until the live stream, which should reveal most, if not all, of the information that we are going to get coming up for the Dragon Ball Super Superhero Celebration. I'm sure what we're going to talk about today, EZA characters, events, free-to-play characters, full kits and details for Beast, Gohan, Orange Piccolo. I'm pretty sure it's all going to be there, right? They're going to give us the big load here. Now, one extra point I would like to make too, there is not going to be a part 2 L. I just see no way there's going to be a part 2 LR. I know people could say, oh, well, they never do like an LR in January, right? Because JP's anniversary is in January. And you could say, oh, well, they've never done it, and they could just do it right now, right? Which is like, New Year's has never been LRs. Well, they just did it right now, right? Like, new characters introduced to the game for the first time, Beast, Gohan, Orange Piccolo, they never were LRs, like, no character, UI Goku, Jiren, Blue Gogeta, no character has ever been an LR on release until right now, Beast, Gohan, and Orange Piccolo, right? So you could say that. But you have to understand on JP, we just had a Carnival LR. Now we're going to go into a dual Dokkan Fest LRs, and then we're going into 8th anniversary, which is going to be 4 LRs, Dokkan Fest and Carnival. I just don't see there being a part 2 LR. So again, like there could be like a surprise like EZA or event in January, but I don't anticipate like a part 2 LR or something like that. We should know in 24 hours time most of what the good stuff is going to be coming up, which is going to be really good. Now, what I want to kind of talk about here is the potential for EZAs. EZAs, I think, are a huge, crucial portion of celebrations these days. Because it's like, not only are you getting, like, actual content to do, you're getting rewards, a bunch of stones and stuff like that, and I think it's very good because it'll take a character that has become unrunnable, essentially, in most of the content of the game, and then you now make them like very capable in the toughest content in the game. And if we're talking about like some of the major options I think are possible here, EGL LR Gohan as well as in LR Cell, Dokkan Fest LR EZAs, I would anticipate if these guys are going to EZA, they are going to be very competent on a lot of these teams and be able to help out in a very big way. Now, Dokkan, out sort of a random EZA, I feel like Dokkan's always been consistent with EZAs. There's been random EZAs at the time that have just been like stunningly good. I mean, it was about 4 years ago this time, a little bit earlier, when like, I remember making the title of Tech Beerus is now one of the best units in the game, and then I put not clickbait. Can I actually pull this up real quick? I remember typing this title out, and I was like, I have to put not clickbait in this bad boy. Let me just pull this up real fast. Like, if I put in Tech Beerus, what if I just type in clickbait? Will this pull it up right here for us? Yeah. Yeah, I love this. Tech Beer is one of the best units in the game, not clickbait, right? Like, we have had times where EZAs have dropped and they've been super, super good. But it's not that common, right? That you're going to see LRs, like, EZAs just be super, like, top tier on release. LR Goku Black and Zamasu, I think you could say they're one of the better units in the game after their EZA, so certainly is very possible, right? That we're going to see these guys become very good. And the other thing too, I'm trying to think. Okay. Before we get into it, obviously I don't think LR God Goku and Beerus and Whis are gonna have any role as like characters that potentially could EZA in this celebration. We already got the info that God Goku is going to be EZAing on Global in February. It's not confirmed that it's like a Global first EZA, but I would assume it is, right? I feel like it probably is going to be. Unless maybe you want to believe that the 8th anniversary is happening at the same time. I think that's the best case scenario. I could hear no, we need our tickets and our foresight. Fuck the tickets and foresight, all right? How about maximum fun? How about that? The most fun, the hypest stuff in the community. You say whatever you want to, all right? If you're a global player and, oh, whoopsie, 8th anniversary, Carnival LR Blue Gogeta and Dokkan LR Super Saiyan Vegito are dropping at the end of January. 8th anniversary share between both versions. That's a W. Okay. But yeah, I don't think God Goku or Beerus, right? Like they're not gonna have anything to do with here. We're just going over the characters that could potentially EZA. Now AGL LR Gohan. We just point to this, right? And you go, oh my god, yeah. They literally just make him as good as LR Goku Black and Zamasu, I guess. I don't know. And Gohan becomes really good. What is his leader skill going to be? Just Kamehameha 170? Oof, that's going to be good. That's good. I think a full 170% leader is absolutely runnable these days. You don't have to be a 200% lead team. I think you really do need to be a full one. There's no point in running a team that's on a full 170 HP, attack, and defense, right? Because, again, the huge upgrade from HP, like, these are what a lot of the best leader skills were looking like, was this exactly right here. And it's like, you can really feel the difference in HP, especially, right? In, like, some of these red zone stages. Gohan is a stacking character. Just the way he's set up, he's probably going to be super good. Now, one thing about this, I've heard discussion about how the way the game works and stuff like that. Apparently, they can't change this without updating the game. Like apparently it would require an app update. They'd have to change something in the code or whatever the hell in order for them to actually be able to change this. I do feel like that's something they could literally just do. But the fact that that hasn't happened, I suppose, could be a clue that these characters are potentially either not EZAing or Gohan's active skill condition will not be changed. This is a real bummer, because, I mean, it's such an iconic moment, Gohan going Super Saiyan 2, and you just are never really able to see it. It's just a real bummer. It sucks. It sucks. The Android category part in it is just so bad, right? Like, if it was just HP 58% or less, we'd be cooking, right? Like, imagine they EZA him and they, boom. It's just, that's it. Can be activated when HP is 58% or less. Oh my god, would that be just so nasty? That'd be so nasty. That would be so crazy. Just completely remove all of this, right? So, this part, just completely cut that out of there, right there. And that's what his new condition is. We're cooking, right? This guy can still put up impressive numbers even today, right? He is very strong, but it's pretty difficult, of course, to get to him. Now, I don't know exactly how they would build his kit. I mean, they would do a lot, I'm sure. This guy was so good for so long. One of the main reasons is, again, all of his building up defense. This was certainly more of a defensive character. And then I guess you could kind of say that this guy's a little bit more offensive, I guess. So, you guys know, how about guard? How about damage reduction? How about dodge? How about a scouter, right? Like, how about one of those for Gohan? We would definitely love that. Now, in LR Cell, it is pretty badly needed for AGL Cell's team, but unfortunately now, more releases have come out. AGL Cell has not, like, aged out, like, oh, he's unrunnable, but I mean, he just does not compare to the newer, better, hotter shit, right? Like, he just doesn't. This guy, EZAing, would help, but a huge problem is that this unit doesn't really link well with AGL Cell until AGL Cell is in perfect form. It's so stupid. They didn't, I feel like, put a lot of foresight into that. In Cell, same thing with Gohan, though. I mean, look at the amount of villain teams this guy's on. Artificial Life Form, Revenge, Planetary Destruction, Miraculous Awakening, Worldwide Chaos. Like, he's just on, like, all these teams. Like, this would be a pretty good EZA. I don't know, again, what they could do for this guy, but I would like to see both of these characters EZA. I think this is probably... I would say this is pretty likely, because, again, there's not going to be a part 2 LR. I could pretty definitively say there's not going to be a part 2 summonable LR. I feel so confident in saying that, because it's like, you really think we're going to go from 7 consecutive LRs to 8 consecutive LRs over the course of, like, 50? You think they're going to drop 8 summonable LRs in, like, 50 days? Like, come on, man. Like, I don't think so. I really don't. So, dropping these two as EZAs on, like, January 10th or something like that, right? Like, that's a dub. that will make people will be coming in their pants with these two EZing. Now, I think this guy is lined up. We could potentially see him EZA during this celebration. This would be massive too. Now, one other thing too I want to point out, I have this guy pulled up. I guess we could talk about this for the exact reason that this is sort of the oldest character that is not EZA'd yet. But this superhero celebration, I would deem this like a big major celebration for these the hugest celebrations, right? The ones that they typically have like live streams announcing the characters and stuff. These, like, they don't just usually do like a random EZA just thrown out of nowhere. It's all thematic with these major celebrations, right? So I don't think we'll see physical Super Vegito EZA here. Look at the most recent Worldwide Download celebration, right? All those characters were just tied towards the Cooler movie in some way, right? I guess, you know, STR Full Power Frieza and STR Namek Goku sort of not really, but like it's like vaguely like those events lead directly into the Cooler movie, right? So like it kind of works. Super Vegito has literally no connection in any way whatsoever to superhero, right? Like there's nothing. There's no, I mean, I guess technically there is fusion in the movie, but it's not Potara fusion, it's fusion dance, right? So I don't see physical Super Vegito getting an EZA here. I only bring him up again because he's the oldest character that is not EZA. That's, you know, a Dokkan Fest exclusive or a summonable LR, one of the two. This guy's, I mean, he might just EZA during Anniversary. I feel like the EZA, this guy, EGO Blue Gogeta, Dragon Ball Super Full Power Broly during 8th Anniversary, that would probably be good, right? But this Piccolo, I think chances are very good that he will EZA. Now, him EZing is super good. I don't see them making him better than this guy, though, is the only thing. I don't see it. This guy is about to take a nice little jump, too. Provided Orange Piccolo, the thing we're looking out for, if Orange Piccolo has Brainiacs, Namekians, and Gaze of Respect, that's what we're looking for. That's 17, that's what, 32% defense right there between those three links. That's the main thing right there. Really cutting down the damage this guy's going to take and giving you the HP regen on top of his guard, his damage reduction, like all this bullshit this dude is doing. Like, this guy's going to be insane. You run this guy in slot 1, if Orange Piccolo can be like oh my god, like he has to be like he could be Final Form Cooler or, you know, Fusion Zamasu, that type of build, it'll work because this Piccolo is going to be on nearly every team with him. And, you know, you put this guy in slot 1, Orange Piccolo in slot 2, you're cooking. It's just the way it's going to go. So that's what we're really hoping for. Is that he does have Brainiacs and Gaze. He'll have Namekians for sure, but Brainiacs and Gaze of Respect, we hope that he will have. Now, this character, again, I don't see him replacing this Piccolo, no way. But, I mean, damn, you know, you have this. This is like, man, it's strong. That is strong. And he's got the defensive stacking. He's got the healing. Piccolo is going to be a very effective character. This is the type of EZA. A lot of these characters that have EZA'd, you know, that start to get to like this, like sort of like Dokkan Fest exclusive level. It's like, you know, how strong their original kit is sort of determines if they're going to be a good EZA or not. This Piccolo has the tools. Scouter, defensive stacking, you know, and then he transforms, you have damage reduction, crit built in, right? Like, this guy could be real good. This could be a super good EZA. I think they probably should EZA him. I would not be shocked if Orange Piccolo had led 3 categories, one of them being Namekians, would make sense to me. Maybe Orange Piccolo would lead something like Namekian, I don't know. Maybe like Final Trump Card, Bond, Master, and Disciple. I don't know. He would want, like, you'd want these characters to be good. I feel like, are both Beast Gohan and Orange Piccolo, they might just slap movie heroes as like one of their leader skills just because that is going to make them stronger leaders, right? Like, we saw a couple of characters, who is it? Kid Goku and Gamma 2. Kid Goku's not in here, huh? Yeah, I guess. Yeah. How can I pull up Kid Goku fast? Let me go to you, and then we'll grab Turtle School. Um, Physical Dokkan Fest Kid Goku. Oh my! Of course, yeah, he's not on Turtle School. God damn it! I'm struggling to get to Kid Goku fast. No. No. I guess I'll click. Goku family, whatever. I wanted to like quickly find my way to Kid Goku, but right, the path to power Kid Goku, he's not on Turtle School and stuff like that. So yeah. So I think the reason this Kid Goku and Gamma 2 had 3 leader skills is because they were leading weaker categories, right? Like Gamma 2 is leading like androids and special pose and stuff like that. Kid Goku's leading, 3 pretty weak categories. But I think Beast Gohan and Orange Piccolo are going to be different. They're like, I mean, let's be real, this is like anniversary level hype, like type shit. So I think that they could easily be leading 3 categories. Orange Piccolo leading Namekian as one of his 3 categories could make sense. And then, you got this guy, then all of a sudden we have Power Awakening Piccolo, right? Like we're cooking, we're in business at that point. So, I would like to see what would happen potentially if this guy could get his EZA. I guess we would need a standalone Orange Piccolo as well, because remember the main LR, this is Piccolo Power Awakening, so we still would need a standalone Orange Piccolo, and then they potentially could do a giant form Orange Piccolo. So there's some stuff we could see there. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. I think that we will see probably at least one of these 3 characters easy. I think all 3 of these characters could EZA, right? They could EZA this guy almost simultaneously with the banners, and then I think this as like a main prize in like January 10th or something like that. When did LR Trunks and Goten EZA? Let me just quickly check. They EZA'd last January. I just want to check what day it was. January 6th. So right around there, right? We could see like somewhere in that range. Maybe like Gohan and Cell easy. I think that would be very fire. So let me know what you guys think about what EZAs we possibly could see. AGL Gohan and LR Cell, of course, would be very, very strong. Thanks guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time. Under 24 hours now. Whoo! I'm ready. I am ready.